It is the 31st century, and mankind is once again at war. The battlefields of the future are dominated by huge robotic war machines known as battlemechs.
ランスリーバー、アワーグロリアスエアフォーセスハブストップと
Lance Leader, our glorious air forces have stopped a convoy of arms headed to the cowardly Davian's peasant forces. Enough of the supplies remain to be useful to us. Proceed at once to the area and recover the supplies. Be aware that the hated Federated Sons will likely try to reclaim these arms so their rabble can continue to harass us. Stop them from gaining any advantage. Soon this world will be ours. Fight with bravery and bring honor to the warlord and victory to the coordinator. With Danson's Hill now secure and the spaceport at Polis still in Davian hands, the Deneb Light Cavalry continued its ragged defense of Polis. A breakthrough in northern Polis meant that supplies could now be delivered by land as well as by air. The run was dangerous, and it was not uncommon for lightly escorted convoys to be lost. One such convoy, UA-188, was bombed and crippled when their air cover was diverted. When the escorts were destroyed and their vehicles crippled, the civilian drivers abandoned their cargo and fled back towards Danson's Hill. The Draconis Combine deployed their Nikori Lance of 3rd Company, 9th Darian regulars to recover as much of the small arms as possible and deny their use to the Davians. Because of the computer virus still affecting the invaders, Nikori Lance had no idea the escorts had managed to transmit a distress signal before the bombs had silenced them. Both Captain Hall's Morrison Lance and the newly formed Apollosa Lance responded to the signal. Heavily outnumbered and outgunned, Nikori Lance proceeded with their sworn duty. Another battle in the siege of Polis and the struggle for the planet of David had begun. Turn 1. Captain Halls runs forward towards the remains of the supply convoy. The Raven also dashes forward. The Hermes runs around some rubble to join the Grasshopper. The Stinger runs to take cover behind the nearby hill. The Javelin runs into the rubble of the lead convoy vehicle. The Spider runs to join the Javelin. The Oscout charges forward. The Orion runs forward, followed by the Charger. The Hatchet Man runs around the rubble. The Dervish runs up to join his allies in the center. The Assassin runs to a crate. The Raven fires on the Oscout with his large laser, but misses. The Stinger also fires on the Oscout with a medium laser, but misses. The Javelin picks up a crate. The Spider fires on the 2 far crates, destroying one of them. The Oscout fires on the crate. The Spider missed, destroying it. The Orion fires his AC-10 at the Oscout, but misses. The Hermes fires a large laser, but also misses the Oscout. Captain Halls fires his Grasshopper's large laser LRM-5 at the Oscout, but he also misses the mech. The Charger cannot fire. He is out of his weapons range. The Hatchet Man fires his AC-10 at the Oscout, but also misses. The Dervish fires both LRM-10 banks at the Oscout, some of the missiles finally hitting the scout mech in the left leg and right arm. The Assassin picks up a crate. Turn 2. The Raven runs forward, trying to surround the Draconis mechs. The Stinger follows the Raven. The Javelin jumps back with his crate. The Spider jumps to the nearby crate. The Oscout jumps behind the Federated Sons, trying to buy time. The Orion runs forward. The Hermes also charges toward the enemy. Captain Hall stands still in his Grasshopper, lining up his shots. The Charger backs up to fight the Oscout. The Hatchet Man stands still, preparing to attack the landing Oscout. The Dervish walks forward. The Assassin jumps back with his crate. The Assassin destroys a crate. The Raven fires his large laser at the Javelin, but misses. The Oscout fires his medium laser at the Hatchet Man, hitting the mech in the left torso, and kicks out as he lands, hitting the mech's right leg. The Orion fires on the Javelin with his AC-10 and LRM-15, but misses. The Hermes opens up on the Assassin with both large lasers, hitting the fast mech in the right torso. Captain Halls fires most of his Grasshopper's weapons at the Spider, his large laser ripping into the left torso, while a medium laser damages the light mech's left leg. The Charger fires his 5 small lasers at the Oscout but misses. The Assault mech then kicks out, hitting the Scout mech's right leg, destroying it. The Oscout falls, damaging the mech's right torso. The Hatchet Man aims down with his autocannon and medium lasers. The AC-10 misses, but the medium lasers both hit the mech's center torso. Looking down, he raises his hatchet, bringing it down on the egg-shaped mech, smashing into the left torso. The Dervish fires both medium lasers and SRM-2s at the Spider. Some of the SRMs hit the mech's left torso and head. Kicking out, the Dervish pilot misses his target. The Neuro helmet misreads his brainwaves, and he begins to stumble. Unprepared for a mix of the Neuro helmet failure and missing the kick, he falls, damaging both side torsos. A large rock crashes through the right torso armor into the LRM bin. Sparks ignite the warheads, and the Mechwarrior screams as the LRM reloads detonates, sending feedback through his malfunctioning Neuro helmet. Flames and shrapnel tear through the remains of the right torso and into the center torso compartment. Melting internal structure nearly gives way, but just manages to hold on. A few cracked supports all that is holding the mech together. The Stinger cannot fire, he is out of range. The Javelin fires on the Hermes with both SRM-6s, but misses. The Spider picks up a crate. Turn 3. The Charger stands still, looking down at the fallen egg mech. The Raven walks forward, preparing his weapons. The Hermes stands still, also lining up his lasers. The Hatchet Man also stands still over his prey. The Dervish stands up and runs back. Captain Halls orders the Dervish to withdraw, lining up to provide cover fire. The Oscout Mechwarrior does not hesitate to pull his ejection lever. The Orion also stands still, preparing to provide cover fire for the fleeing Dervish. The Stinger walks after the Raven. The Javelin jumps to safety with his crate. The Spider jumps back. The Assassin jumps away with his crate. The Stinger fires both medium lasers at the Spider, but misses. Captain Halls fires his LRM-5 and large laser at the Spider, but misses. The Orion fires his AC-10 and LRM-15 at the Spider, some of the missiles hitting the small mech's right and center torso. The Raven fires his medium lasers at the Spider, hitting the mech in the same right and center torsos. The Hermes pilot drastically overheats his mech, again firing both large lasers at the Spider, but just cannot finish the mech. The Charger holds his fire, watching the pilot eject. The Spider fires both medium lasers, destroying one of the remaining crates. The Hatchet Man also holds fire, tracking the ejecting Mechwarrior. The Dervish holds his fire, concentrating on escaping. Turn 4. The Hatchet Man runs forward. The Dervish escapes to safety. The Stinger walks, trying to cut off the Spider. The Grasshopper stands still. Unable to override the mech's automated safety systems, the Hermes 2 shuts down. The Orion runs forward, as does the Charger. The Spider jumps away, leaving the last crate. Aftermath. Captain Halls retrieved the remaining crate and ordered his forces to withdraw. Concern for his injured comrade overrided all other thoughts. While other commanders would likely have been criticized for withdrawing without even attempting to capture a grounded enemy Mechwarrior, Captain Hall's reputation kept any critics silent. Meanwhile, deep in a bunker at Danson's Hill, Marshal Haveson listened intently to a headset. There, Among the background static, he managed to make out what he had been waiting for. He collapsed back into his chair and closed his eyes, smiling. A great weight finally lifted. Hello, this is Adam of Dream Made Productions. Thank you for watching this video. I would ask, please help me grow this channel by subscribing, liking, leaving a comment, or sharing. I really enjoy bringing you these videos. If you would like to support the channel, I have included some places you can send Bitcoin or other crypto in the description. I have also included a link for PayPal if you would like to support that way. Please know that any amount you give will be cherished and used to upgrade equipment and improve the channel. As of the date of this video, all donations and any funds I can personally put in are being saved towards upgrading to a Canon G50 for HD video. I cannot express how honored I am that so many of you have chosen to watch my content. When I started this adventure, I thought I would just have one sub. Thanks, Mom. But the amount of support I have gotten has exceeded all my expectations. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope you enjoy the battle reps that are to come.